same family. And that's even more special here. And so really the numbers are small too. Like all you got to do is get 10 boosters in your team sales and have 3 boosters of your own, and you're already moving up to the 10%. You got to have 80 boosters in team to go to 12.5%, and then 15 of the downline. You got to have 250 boosters for 15% at 3-star and 20% of the downline. 800 boosters for 17.5 and 25. 2,500 boosters for 20%, 28, and 8,000 boosters for 22.5% and 30 from your downline. Like this is incredible amounts of money. We're going to show you guys a spreadsheet in a minute, but it's incredible. And this is uni level. There's no strong leg, weak leg. There's no penalizing you to get to the ranks here. Marcos, explain why this is so much fairer than you experienced before, please, and how those companies trick you.
I like this because it's a simple unilevel and it helps everybody win the way it's structured. It's not designed to gyp you. It's not designed to fool you like a lot of these companies where you work your head off and then you find out that you structured it wrong. And because you happen to structure it wrong, and put the wrong person, the right person in just the wrong spot at just the right time or the wrong time, you get messed up and you get gypped from all the hard work that you did because you just put them on the wrong leg. And so with this, it's a simple unilevel structure where it's not where if you place them in the wrong spot exactly, you're not going to benefit. You're going to benefit. I mean, you can strategically set up people in a way that can maybe benefit you even better, but it's still structured so that you're going to win no matter what, no matter where you place them. Organization. So that's what I love about this organization, the way the system is set up.
Awesome sauce. Way to explain that. Andy, chime in here. What do you like about the marketing plan? What's your key points here?
Well, this fits in right alongside my whole philosophy for getting involved in platforms. As you know, I've been looking at a lot of different platforms. I drew up some criteria for which platforms I'm going to get involved with. And one of the criteria is it's got to be a unilevel plan. Partly for the reasons that Marcos said, but partly for the reason that I see when you look at these binaries and force matrices and all this other rubbish, it's actually a way of the company cheating you out of commissions and payments that you've actually earned. So you do a certain amount of sales, a certain amount of promotion, whatever you're being paid for. And then because you're only going to get paid 40% of this leg and 20% of that leg and 3 times whatever your mum earned on Tuesday last week, and all this nonsense is a way of cheating you out of income you've actually caused. You're giving the company that profit, they're not paying you. So I don't touch anything except unilevel, and this fits in right along with that. This is brilliant.
Thank you for that. Thank you. On the left bottom of the screen, I'm just going to focus on this one area now, and then I got to keep going. Referral income, so sales income of the devices. So Jan sells Andy a device, Andy sells Marcos a device, and we're going to talk like Jan, Andy, and Marcos here, okay? So Jan was first, I was exactly, so I'm 3-star level. Andy, Marcos comes in first, and he's now investor level, 5%. And then he calls Andy and says, Andy, I got this deal. I want you to do it. And Andy says, I want to purchase 10 boosters from this. I love it. I love the numbers. I've analyzed everything, guys. This is brilliant. So Andy goes and purchases those 10 boosters, okay? And Marcos is going to make 900 commission off that because 9,000 times 5, 9,000 times 5% is $450. So Marcos is going to make 450 commission off that sale right away, okay? Boom. And then because I'm 3-star above Marcos, we have a share split. So I'm at 15% in the red box. Marcos at investor level is at 5. So my 15 minus his 5 equals 10%. And then that means off the sale to Andy, I make 900. So I made $900 when Andy bought 10 boosters. Marcos made $450 when Andy bought 10 boosters. And Andy's making, Andy's making at least $1,000 a month passive income plus, or way more than that off of 10 boosters too. And so there you go. He's a winner. Marcos is a winner. I'm a winner. Everybody eats, everybody makes. It's a fair structure. And so that's how it looks. It's very easy. And then when it comes to ranking income and the income you're getting off your network, it's really similar. It's a share split, same thing. But what we're looking at is the collective output of all the boosters, okay? This is really important to wrap your head around. All the boosters that we sell are in our community, and it's accounted for in our accounting. Our whole community is in a bubble. Imagine a bubble. And so if our community outputs 1 Bitcoin a day with all of our boosters, 1 Bitcoin a day, that means that Marcos is going to get 20%, 2% of that, 20% in his downline of that 1 Bitcoin. And that equals decimal 2 BTC, which is a lot of money. How much is decimal 2 BTC, Andy?
14 grand.
So Marcos is going to get $14,000 right here for his 20% of that output. And then because I'm 6-star above Marcos, I have to share split with him, commission split. So I have to, my 30% that I'm getting minus the 20% that he's getting. So there's 10% left. Yeah, 10%. It's so easy. And that means I'm going to get 10% of that downline's activity right there. And that comes to 0.1 of a BTC. So half of what Andy said. Okay, so I get half. Marcos gets full 20% and I get half. Okay, because I do a commission split with him. And what the 10% column says is that when we get to a situation where we're both the same levels, we're both 3-star, we're both 6-star, then we just share a flat 10% anyway. It says 10 there anyway, but it's just for indication that it's a fair game. Everybody wins, everybody gets paid, and nobody loses. Now, however, if Marcos surpasses me, I'm at 5-star, and he jumps me and goes to 6-star, then I do lose commission of the downline from him. So it's really important to advance together, support each other, move each other up the ranks, and build in a collective way, because the collective nature of this is in effect. Then we have a bonus structure, 70% to the BTC and cash wallet, 2 income streams there, and we got 30% bonus going to your register wallet. Okay, I'll explain more. On this slide, we've got the 6-star business development plan. Okay, the top numbers round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is 7 weeks. And the company says that if you follow this 33 duplicate program, give you something to think about and challenge yourselves with. So if you go out there and you bring in 3 people, and you get them to buy 5 boosters each, 5, 5, and 5, that's a total of 15, just like it shows here. So first 3 people come in and they get 15 boosters. If you get them to duplicate the same thing, so you keep duplicating 3 people, 5 boosters each, 3 people, 5 boosters each. It starts to grow. If you can achieve that, just 3 people and 5 boosters every week, week after week, by the 7th week, you've got 2,187 people in your network. You've got over 10,000 boosters bringing in Bitcoin for your network. And you're all sharing in the money in that collective nature of that. And so that's really powerful. And now you're at a 6-star level. So it depends on how you want to do your marketing. It depends on how you want to be an affiliate. It depends on how you want to structure your challenge to yourself, because it is a lonely job. You're all alone in this. But the company is giving you guys an idea. Get out there and find 3 people a week, 5 boosters each average, and one guy might buy 10, one guy might buy 3. You know how it is, but at least shoot for that 15 boosters a week with 3 individuals. And in 7 weeks, you may achieve the 6-star rank as well. And the math works. It's all figured out in math. So all you gotta do that. And they've got some numbers here where you're making around $175,000 a month in Bitcoin. And remember, Bitcoin's paying us here, not BitHarvest specifically. Bitcoin Network is paying us. So you're guaranteed to get the 175K every month. So don't think for a minute the company's not going to be happy with you. They're going to be ecstatic because it's more boosters in the collective, right? All right, in the back office, I was saying about the wallets. You've got 5 wallets to look at, and Marcos loves the accounting here. Andy loves the accounting here, hence the word accounting. Many platforms don't have a good accounting measure in place. Money's mixed up in many places in one basket. It's all confusing. And again, they use that trick to put your commissions and your earnings in one basket, and you get less. Not here. You get all of your earnings in Bitcoin in your Bitcoin wallet. You get all of your commissions in USDT in your cash commissions wallet. You can put your deposit money in there to buy your booster, solely for e-commerce. And then your USDT wallet, you know how that works. That's always how you deposit your funds here. It's always USDT. There's 3 kinds, and you can go in and out on the USDT and obviously add your wallets to your profile as well. Then the register wallet, you can use these funds in the bonus to buy more booster farm for yourself, your own personal booster farm, okay? Because I want you guys to have the biggest farm. Andy's going to have 100 boosters in his family farm. Marcos is going to have 100 boosters in his family farm. You figure out what you want to have for boosters in your family farm, and figure it out based on what you want to make a month. If you have 100 boosters, you're going to make 10,000 a month minimum just from the passive income, and that's still small numbers. It gets bigger than that. And so there you can buy more boosters with your bonus. You can also empower your downline and network with this money. You can send it by a transfer inside the back office, and you can help out some people, and then they can also send you back something, and you can work like that too, okay? You can get in touch now. We're on every single platform in the world, and we are the international team. We're out here making sure the planet gets involved with us today. It's really important that you guys understand that the timing is hot. We have the whole entire planet. We're legal, we're a product, we're a software, we're an item. It's not a scheme, it's not a dream, it's not an ROI on the screen, it's not a sham, it's the real McCoy. Everybody's happy here, everybody's making bacon. It's the real deal. And so you can get out there and stand behind this. You can put this on your Facebook and not be embarrassed. We've all been to the head office, and you have nothing to fear here. If we've got some big players that want to do big numbers, we'll buy them a ticket to head office, and they can go visit before they buy. 100%. Don't worry about that. I'll arrange it. You talk to me. But we can take care of every level, from a $100 booster community person. Check mark, come in, start your business from phone, start your business from home. We did this for you guys. Up to 1 booster, 10 boosters, 100 boosters, where we can accommodate any size of business here. And that's something special for all of us involved, that we can do that too. Let me show you my videos from the booster back office here. And let's see where I've got that. Where are those ones? I think it's here. This one. Marcus has got his channel here. Yeah, that's the one, right?
Hi everybody, Jan Gregory here, the inventor of the Bitcoin Blueprint, and I've got something in my hand here that is really, really special. This is called the BitBooster, and this is Bitcoin mining at its finest. You're going to mine on the blockchain with this USB device. Come have a look. This guy right here plugs into the system, and this will mine Bitcoin every single day, $5 to $10 in rewards, consistently, while you sleep, all the time, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And the analysts are saying if you hold decimal 0.001 of Bitcoin, in years coming, you'll be a millionaire. So think about that right now. You need to accumulate and get as much Bitcoin from the market as you can. And this little device right here is the answer. Get with me, all my leaders, all my networkers. This product is ready to go today. Brand new, just for you. Thank you. Hi everybody, Jan Gregory here at the BitBooster server farm. And in my hand, I have what's called the BitBooster. This is a USB device, and this is like a turbocharger. This allows you to make more Bitcoin from the blockchain by utilizing this device. Here we've got server racks running, we've got different schematics flying here, and we've got different boxes that are housing each one of these. And each device has an individualized serial number. So when you purchase a BitBooster, it's yours. Now on the screen here in the app, you can see the performance running here, and you can see that the BitBooster is active number 1. Now, as I go up here to the box, I'm gonna unplug this guy right now. Okay, number 2, unplugged. And you can see now that it's become inactive. And this is this serial number of this entire unit right here. And it's down here, you can see it correlating right to the actual device, okay? It correlates to both. And then I'll go back, and I'll plug that back into the server box, okay? Boom, it's in, and boom, we are reactivated again. And look at that, performance is up again. And so I want to show you guys that it's real. I want to show you the product's really working, and I want to show you that we really have a server farm, and I want to show you guys the performance of the device. Thank you so much, you guys. Get involved.
Okay, perfect. Now you guys have seen the booster. You've seen me at head office. You know all about it. You're really excited. I know you are, and I don't blame you, because I'm just as excited as you. After I touched it, felt it, and loved it, I was like, wow, this is the answer we've all been waiting for, right? And I called my guys right away that day, and they were like, okay, Jan, you've got something special here. And I'm like, thank you so much. I just want to play how to sign up for you guys, so you guys can see that.
How to sign up for the steps to create your BitHarvest account. Begin by entering your username. Next, provide your last name and first name. Choose your country from the drop-down menu. Then, select your country's phone code and enter your mobile number. Now, set up your password. Remember, it should be 8 to 12 characters long and include both letters and numbers. Confirm your password by entering it again. Enter your email address. Click on Request OTP. You'll receive a 6-digit code in your registered email for verification. Enter the OTP code to proceed. Finally, click Register. Congratulations! You've successfully completed the registration process.
All right, and so back to the registration process. A lot of people went to a lot of trouble to bring you to the calls, give you this replay on YouTube. So please respect the person that has invited you. We are an affiliate marketing business. That's how we all grow our careers. So make sure that you take the link from that person that invited you to the call. If you're from my Facebook, ask me for my link. If you're from Marcos, ask him, Andy, Ryan, any one of the people that went out of their way to introduce you to this fabulous innovation. Make sure you respect them and sign up on their link, okay? And so we'll watch this video now, how to buy a BitBooster.
How to buy BitBooster in BitHarvest. In this video, we'll guide you through the process of purchasing BitBooster in BitHarvest. Sign into your BitHarvest account. Scroll down to find the By Package option. On the By Package page, click on Buy Now. Enter the quantity of devices you wish to purchase and select the wallet you want to use. Then, enter the amount. Click on Purchase Now. Finally, click Confirm to complete your purchase. Congratulations! You have successfully purchased BitBooster.
So also, one of the things is after you purchase your BitBooster, you will then get an email from corporate in your inbox, and it will show you, thank you, you have purchased a BitBooster. Now, there's a lot of questions at this point. After you buy your BitBooster, it takes about 24 hours for it to turn on. After it turns on and starts the mining transaction income, daily income, it'll take another 24 hours for those numbers to appear in your back office. The batch run starts at midnight Singapore time. So I advise everyone to put the Singapore time in their phones. You got the world clock in there. And couple things. So every day, all the sales that you make, they don't show up in your back office till the batch run at midnight, and then they populate all those numbers. All the mining income that we make for the day, it's in a 24-hour cycle. And so those numbers, again, populated tomorrow. Any of your withdrawals that you request today, they get put into the queue and delivered tomorrow. And so it's always like that. We're always moving forward. So if you're brand new, fresh account, and you sign up somewhere in the world, you're going to expect 2 to 2.5 days-ish before you're going to see everything appear in your back office, your commissions, everything. But once you've made your purchase and you get your email and the booster says waiting, like it's a deactivated device, waiting for startup, that's the point you can go out and use your registration link, and people can buy as well, and all the finances will be tabulated. But if you don't wait for your booster to show that it's going to be set up and inactive, you don't see that in your back office, you need to wait for that signal, and then you can have people purchase, and all your accounting has then been established. But it's an accounting thing. Like, you got to think about it. There's a device, there's human beings, there's an IT department, an accounting department. They have to see that you got your payment in. They have to issue you an invoice. They have to let IT know what serial number that is to go and populate for your account of your device. And so there's some legwork that has to happen. And right now, Andy's been tracking the server times, and it takes them about 2.5 hours to do everything. Plug in all the devices for today sold, get all of our stuff done. The invoice, however, comes at the same time as the product is turned on. The email that they've received your order comes right after you do the order of the device. You get an email right away acknowledging it, and that's how you know you got your device on the way, okay? So just want to lend some love to that. You're also getting an invoice. So the invoice looks like this, and I'll share that on my screen right now. And no other crypto company I've ever worked with had an invoice that I could write off on my business tax. And now I got 9 boosters, so nine write-offs this year. And trust me, I need some write-offs. So BitBooster order summary. You've got your invoice 1 unit here, what it does, 70 terahashes, a little bit of technology about it. You've got your username and your date of purchase. Then you've got your totals here. 900 of the booster goes to USDT purchase, and 100 of BTH goes to the ecosystem and part of the whole tokenomics of the company. And that's a total of 1,000, okay? The booster mining service agreement, the packaging fee, the risk factors, limited warranty. You get 5-year warranty with the device. And Mr. Beston was on the call yesterday from headquarters. He said, Jan, if there's any issues within an hour, they're going to have it back online for you and running. And that's why we love the company. We want them to co-manage with us. We've got user obligations, and we've got disclaimers and liability as well. So you get a professional invoice with every single purchase. If you purchase a shared amount, it says so. If you purchase a full one, if you purchase 100 like that guy today, he's got an invoice with 100 on his invoice, right? So that's how this works. So really, really organized, really, really clean, okay? And so you guys can see that invoice there. Remember, people like invoices. They like to get an invoice with their purchases. So we're a new revolution in mining. We're on the trend. We're right on track. We're using block technology and BitHash technology. Google that if you really want to dive in on some of the techie stuff. We're inspectable. You guys can come see everything, head office. We're traceable. It's all on the blockchain. Can't mess around. We're piped right into Bitcoin. We're transparent. So again, visit, ask, do what you need. We're low cost. We're giving everyone a quick return within the next, 24 to 48 hours. There's no caps on earning. I'm going to show you guys the spreadsheet now. There's no burn bonus, meaning that if you're burning that BTH for the purchase, and we'll explain more of that when you need to. And it's basically a positive return on your investment every single day. So we've made the mining industry simple at BitHarvest. We're giving you the BitBooster, and you can make passive income with us. We're having an event in Dubai at the Crypto Expo, so please visit us May 20th. Our global launch event, I'll show you guys details in the back office of that, is July 16th to the 19th. It's really important that you guys take the challenge this month and meet us there. And that's it for the presentation part of things. I will move over to the spreadsheet now. Thank you guys all so much for being part of the call tonight. Amazing, amazing night. Okay. So we've got the spreadsheet here. Let me pull that up. Boom. All right. So you guys can see I've got 9 boosters, right? Jan's got 9 boosters. And imagine I don't do any marketing, which you guys know I'm a marketing machine. But I've got my 9 boosters already under my belt in the first 2 weeks. And I'm already looking at 4.5 million in the next 5 years. This is a 5-year spreadsheet. So 9 boosters running, that's mine for real. And I'm looking at 4.5 million in the next 5 years. And that's just based on Bitcoin staying at $10 a day. I'm already making way more than $10 a day with 9 boosters. It's obvious each booster is around $5 a day. So I'm making 9 times 5, 45. So I'm already way more than the $10 a day shown here. And we don't know if Bitcoin's going to hit $1.5 million like Kathy Ark says, or Kathy Wood, but we're going to take that figure because that's all we got. We have nothing else. She's the only one that did the homework. And so we said, okay, 5 years out, if Kathy's right, if I only make $10 a day, which isn't even right, then our guesstimation spreadsheet can open my mind to the ability of how this business can scale. And that's what the spreadsheet's about. It's not to be exact to the number. I know it's the first time I've ever heard about that in a spreadsheet before, because accountants want to be exact, right? But we can't be exact. Bitcoin's moving up. We can be exact and literal about that. We know Bitcoin's going up, but we don't know how much exactly we're going to make every single day and what it's going to be worth in 2030. We have to speculate. We have to guesstimate. Okay. And based on guesstimations, this is good enough for me. I know that I have 9 boosters running and I'm looking at 4.5 milli in 5 years. Done. I'm done. Sold. Take my money. I get it. Thank you, Andy, for crunching these numbers. I don't need to see any more. You don't need to convince me. You don't need to prove anything to me. My 9 boosters are already running anyway. So I'm a happy guy, man. I'm a super happy guy. Now, let's just say you come in at a shared booster, $100. You spend $100 and you're going to make 50K on the next 5 years. Everybody is ecstatic about that. Any financial analyst, your accountants will look at this and go, wow, can I buy some? They're going to ask you the question, can they buy some? Right? And so the numbers are huge. Let's say you can only come in with $500. It's 5 times the amount, $250,000 in 5 years. Let's say you can only afford 1 booster. And I think you can afford more over the next 5 years, but let's say you can't. Then you got $500,000 coming in over the next 5 years. Let's say you can do 2 boosters. It's $1 million right there in your pocket in 5 years. 2 boosters is all it takes, ladies and gentlemen. 2 boosters. Let's say if you got 5 boosters, 2.5 million. It just math. The math. The Bitcoin. It just keeps coming in every single day. You don't have to sweat. It's lazy money. It's easy money. And I hate saying that stuff because it's kind of like, wow, is it really? But it is. It actually is. It's hands off, property managed. All you got to do is saddle up for the commitment and you've got passive income coming in every day in Bitcoin. It's a miracle. I'm so pleased with this brilliant business plan and structure. Incredibly pleased. One of the best ever. All right. Now I put on the affiliate marketing coveralls, like Marcos Caleb, the YouTube sensation, and now I'm coming to work. But I got rules. I'm only going to work as hard to achieve each level. It's kind of a joke, so let's watch. So on the 1 star, I'm Marcos now. I buy 1 booster. I only sell 3. I'm retired now. Then my team sells 10. We make some referral. We make some ranking. We make more ranking. I've already made $500,000 selling 3 boosters and owning my own after 5 years. I'm retired now. That's it. $500,000. I've only bought one and I've only sold 3. I don't want to work anymore, Marcos says, which you guys know he's a working animal. So now let's go to 2-star. So now Marcos owns 3 boosters, which I think he does, and he's got 10 personal sales, and he's got 80 in his downline plus commissions and Bitcoin commissions. And now he's retired. He says, John, that's enough. 10 is enough. He's 1.6 million in 5 years. 1.6 million, guys. Think about this. And remember, Bitcoin's paying us here. This is coming from Bitcoin transaction money. Now Marcos is stepping it up. He comes out of retirement. He's like, I'm going for the 3-star, Jan. Now he's got 5 Bitcoins in his pocket, the 5 boosters in his pocket. He's got 20 that he sells, and now he puts his feet up on the sofa. He's got 250 in his network. He's got referral income, ranking income, and more Bitcoin income. He's at 2.9 million, rounded up to $3 million 5 years out after selling just 20 boosters and owning 5. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Think about the velocity of the numbers here. Then he goes to 4-star because that's not enough for his appetite. Now Marcos has got 15 boosters. He sold 40. He's stepping up his game, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to have to beat Super Mario. He sold 100 today. And then he's got 800 in his network. He's got 6,000 in referral, 50 grand in income, more than that in Bitcoins. And now he's a $10 million earner at BitHarvest. He's a legend. He's on the wall. He gets a trophy. He gets some Rolex. I don't know what he gets, but he'd rather take the Bitcoins anyway. You guys can keep all the watches and cars and shams. Marcos Caleb is not interested. He'll buy his own. And so will Andy. And so will I. And so will Ryan. And so will Lori. Like all those companies try to bedazzle you with all that gimmicks. They're just playing games, man. That money's coming out of your salary, right? Think about that. That money's coming out of your cut. None of that here. He'll buy his own with his own Bitcoins and USDT. And then, so he's a $10 million earner. The guy can afford a Ferrari at this point. He can afford anything he wants. All right, and now we go to 5-star. So he comes back out of retirement, puts on the jersey. Jan, I want to play for the Diversity 2030 team again. I'm like, bro, welcome back to the game. He has 30 boosters now. He's a big boss. He sells 80 like a champ. He's got 2,500 in his downline. He's got referral income, ranking income, Bitcoin income. He's a $28 million earner, and this is a guesstimation. This is wrong. You know, it's going to be more than that. There's even a 3rd layer of income coming down from phase 2.0 that you guys will see. Stay close. So this is amazing, right? I'm still so surprised. And now, for the grand finale, Marcos dusts off the jersey. He comes back for the 6-star championship ring. He wants to be the biggest baller in the place. He's got 50 boosters under his belt. He now sells 160 units like a boss. 8,000 circulating in his downline. How many Bitcoins is 8,000 making for him and his guys? Crazy amounts. And his girls, Lori's in there too. 32,000 in this, 500,000 in that, more in that in Bitcoin. Now he's at 79 million, guys. 79 million. And this, Andy, it's your turn. This is the time when my numbers ninja had to ask his wife for another coffee and his socks were off his feet. Andy, tell us why.
Yeah, as I was putting this together, I kind of scared myself with the numbers, because when you work through the numbers for the owner, for the customer, you know, just for the what they call the investor, then you know, you look at it and you go, well, that's pretty good, you know, 100 in and 50,000 out in 5 years' time. Work your way through the different stars, and you get to a point, and for me, it was about a 4-star, and I thought, my numbers must be wrong. My maths must be wrong. I'll go back and I checked it, and I checked it, and I checked it. And then I fell off my chair because I realized I was right, and then extrapolated out to 5-star, 6-star. It just blew my mind. The amount of money in this is phenomenal.
Let me say something about that. So he was shocked. We've run the spreadsheet. We've done numerous Zooms already. We're recording them on YouTube. We're on Facebook Live. We've been at this now for 10 days or whatever. Last night, when Mr. Beston was on the call, and he made it crystal clear for everybody listening, that call was brilliant. He made it crystal clear and said, Jan, a lot of people don't believe that they can make that kind of millions of dollars, right? I said, yeah, bro, I've already had the feedback. People say, hey, that's bullshit. I can't do that, blah, blah, blah. And Marcos chimed in and said, listen, this is your own business. You set your own standards. You set your own motivation. You set your own goals, because I did. And Marcos was like, I didn't believe that I could make $1 million till I did. And now I believe I can make 10 million and like that. So there's a mind shift and a mindset that comes from hard work and achievement. But what Beston said was, Jen, I want everyone to realize that you're getting paid from the Bitcoin network. I know it's BitHarvest. I know it's BitBoosters. I know that we have a company in the middle managing the money and the innovation for us, and it's a great thing, great company. But really, the Bitcoin network is paying us. And Jan, it's trillions of dollars in activity out there. And you just think about that. What's $1 million in trillions of dollars, Andy? It's a speck of sand on the beach, isn't it? It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. And so there's my point, okay? And that's what I took away from last night's call. And that's why I come back every day and learn something. Even though I'm the coach with the Bitcoin blueprint, okay, and everyone knows me about that stuff, I still learn every single day about what we need to learn about. And that's why you guys need to keep promoting the Zooms, sharing the replays, and getting this content out there, because we are putting our lives behind this. We're putting our true, trusted time and energy behind this. And we treat our time in high regard, maybe higher than others out there, okay? We wouldn't be here with you guys every day and open the business, offices open every day and take it seriously like we are if we didn't see the scale of economy here and know that the Bitcoin network is worth way more than this. If Jan makes 10 million, you guys all make 10 million in the family, we still don't scratch the surface on trillions of dollars. Trillions of dollars is so many more zeros than anyone's going to make here. Let's just say it like that. But the millions, whoa, slow down, boss. Now that's achievable. We've got machines, we've got technology, we've got corporate structure, business model, we've got ourselves, we've got the internet, we've got the marketing, we've got the tools, the device, the product, the invoice. We got everything now, ladies and gentlemen, to go out there and make ourselves $1 million earners in this brand, in this company, in this device, in this product-based business now. Now we have the vehicle to get there. So I want you to open your eyes and ears, believe in yourselves, take this for motivation for what it is. Put that number on your whiteboard, shoot for the million first, then step it up like Marcos. First it was $1 million on the whiteboard, now it's 10 million on the whiteboard. And I'm proud of him. I've been coaching this guy for over a year. He listens to me, he takes action, he does it. You guys heard about his email was the trigger that sold the 100 boosters today. One email, imagine, one email in history, it's marked in history in our lives right now, was responsible for a $100,000 sale of 100 boosters today. And how many of you are afraid to send emails? How many of you are afraid to message somebody about something? And that's what I want to show you here. BitBooster is something you can stand on, you can get behind, okay? And Marcos, I want you guys to give them a little motivation of what kind of quality company we have here. I'm going to grab a water.
All right. Quality company in what sense were you meaning for me to express?
Explain to everyone that you can't get anywhere in a shitty company. You have to have a good quality company as a vehicle to get places. And then Andy, when he's done, you chime in and add value, okay? But explain to them why it's so important that we harness our energy and time with a quality company.
Got it. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, so guys, there's a lot of companies out there. There's a lot of crypto platforms out there. And all of us are, we all dabble in them, okay? But we've all been hit hard and strong for a while. We've been really run over the mill because a lot of these platforms come and go. And you can diversify here and there if you want. However, what you really want to do is you want to find your driving engine, your main engine. You've got your... it's like you've got all these geese, but you have the head geese right at the front. You have your main driving force, and you want to put about at least, just my perspective or my opinion, at least 70% of your energy into that one powerful company, the one company that that you feel that has a real foundation underneath it, a real solid foundation. And a lot of companies out there, they might be really trading, they might be doing all that kind of stuff, but do they have a solid foundation? And what makes me really excited about this one is it doesn't just have a solid foundation, it has a real product. We're talking about a real product that you can purchase, okay? And it's touchable, you can feel it, and it's based on real technology. They're talking about real licenses here. They're talking about just a lot of money that has gone into this company with real servers and real technology, and it's been proven that they work with their technology where they do actual mining technology with the actual server farms. Okay, so this boosts the mining, and so this something like this is where you can focus on, and that's why I also say that if you're going to pick a company, make sure that you hit the ranks, because it's not worth it to diversify in all these companies and you're just earning a trickle here, and trickle there, but you're not hitting the ranks in any of them. You're splitting up your energy so much that you just can't hit those ranks. And hitting those ranks is absolutely critical to be able to tap into the big money, the big bonuses. That's where the real money is. So make sure that you have your one primary company that you're focused on and you hit those ranks. And as along with that's where the real millionaires start to come out of the network marketing industry. That the network marketing millionaires were not diversified in a whole bunch of platforms. I mean, yes, they were diversified, okay, but they didn't make all of them their focus. They made one their primary focus, and they drove it home. They drove it home with everything they had until they reached their goals, and then they finally achieved financial success.
Awesome. Let's go, Andy. Add some value to that.
Yeah, well, you said earlier that I run my own community called Wealth Warriors, and I mentioned as well that I have some criteria for platforms that I get involved in. Another one of the criteria that it's got to be a real world company doing real world things. None of this numbers on the screen, a promise of ROI, and you can't tell where the money's going or where the money's coming from. You know, and if you can't see that the money's being generated by whatever the company purports to do, then it's probably a scam, because if it's not a scam, they would show you. They show you the trading results. They show you the products you're buying, whatever it is, they would show you. So if you're going to get involved in something, make sure it's a real world business, and it's a real world product offering. When you look at a company, you've got to have a proper company running these things. Very often we've fallen in with people who the platform is being run by a guy with $15 million in his back pocket. He's done a bit of coding. He's got a great idea for a website, but there's no company there. And as soon as he gets overwhelmed with work, or he runs into difficulties, he gets ill, maybe he gets challenged by his local tax office or whatever it is, all of a sudden the platform's gone because it's only him. And I'm constantly amazed when Jan says there's 6 people in the accounts department in BitHarvest. I'm amazed, because some of these companies we got, or platforms we got involved with before, there weren't 6 people in the whole company, let alone just in the accounts department. So there's one of the criteria for me. It's got to be a real world company. It's got to be set up properly. It's got to be registered. It's got to be licensed. It's got to be doing the things it says it's going to do. And this meets all of those criteria. And I couldn't be happier to have BitHarvest, as part of what I'm doing now for the next 5 years. I couldn't be happier.
Awesome. Couldn't have put it better myself. I'm just getting the back office ready for everybody here, so just bear with me. One of the things that I really love about BitHarvest, for me personally, because these guys told you their personal things, is that I wanted a company that I could grow inside. I've been outgrowing everything I've ever done in my life. I'm a goal-setting animal. And so for me, I was off work now in the network industry for about 7 or 8 months, not because I didn't want to work, not because I don't have skills, not because I don't have customers, not because I don't want to empower people and put Bitcoins in their pockets. The reason was I just didn't have anything that met my standards as well. And I just couldn't find anything that I really thought, could scale. And I'm going to put a lot of energy and effort and grow and work every single day at something. I want to make sure that company is going to grow along with me and keep up. People, Maurice was on the call today, even the other guys, and they're like, are they going to be able to handle the sales, Jan? Like, do they realize how we're going to go gangbusters on this? Like, do they have enough in stock? Right? And those are the same questions I asked on the very first day before you guys even got here. I was already asking that for you. I'm like, of course, that was a concern of mine, because everywhere I go, I max everything out. I max out the levels. I max out everything. And so I really want to know we had long highway here, long highway, you know, and that's important to me. And that's why I said to Andy, run the numbers, cucumber. I need to know if we're going to make it here, right? And make it big. And so all that type of stuff is so important to me. And when we're making money from the blockchain and from Bitcoin transactions, that was easy for me. Like, I get it. I know exactly what that looks like. I've been making mining machines in the past. My mining machines used to sell for $10,000. This is only 1,000. 10% of the cost of what I used to sell. I used to sell hundreds of those a month, right? And so, you know, it was something. I was in that industry 2017. I got pictures. I'll show you guys another call. But back to the blockchain, you can see here 3,983 transactions just went on while we're talking for the last hour, right? And that's not in an hour. That was only in the last 2 minutes. Yeah, 128 and it's 130 now. So in the last 2 minutes, we've had that many transactions go through and 332 million through the Bitcoin blockchain. Yeah, in the last 2 minutes, 332 million. And there's my point right there. That's my point. People don't realize how big Bitcoin is. They don't realize how much money is circulating out there. They don't even care, want to know, or they just think it's something small. They don't really get it. It's gigantic. It's enormous. And CEO of BitHarvest is a genius for identifying that open window of solution and opportunity. And I look for business solutions. I come from a tech background myself. I've been to the Microsoft campus many times. I've been to Boeing. I've been to Google. I've been to Facebook. I've been to Facebook even in Malaysia, where the head office of BitHarvest is. I've been to that Facebook office and the Google one. And so I've been to all these different tech companies in my history, and I know what it looks like. And these people at BitHarvest look like those companies. They got young, late 30s-year-old guys, all running the place and all kinds of tech department and accounting department. And I go check out all that stuff too, because I want to make sure everyone's getting paid. Everyone's got something to rely on. You know, reliancy is really big here. But mostly I'm relying partially on BitHarvest to a degree. We all are. It's great. But we're relying on the Bitcoin network, all of us, including them, like one big family, we're all relying on this. Those 4,000 transactions and that 332 million that just went off in the last few minutes. We're relying on this. This is where we make our bread from, our income. Our daily bread is coming from the Bitcoin network, the blockchain network. And that is, again, pure brilliance, absolutely no-brainer. When I realized all this, and even Mr. Besson came crystal clear last night on the fact that Bitcoin's paying us all, I was like, wow, man, this is it. All right, so we're in the back office right now, and I want to show you guys something. So we're going to go through the back office a little bit and just take a look around. So on the main dashboard, you've got your total balance here, and you got your deposit button. You got English, and then you can click that for your language. If there's a language you want, let us know. You got your logo button, all that. So the deposit is the number one thing you want to make, and you can choose from Binance, Ethereum, and Tron network of USDT. Don't mess this up. We had some people deposit Ethereums and stuff before. It's USDT only, okay? And so if you guys need a tool and you've only got another kind of cryptocurrency, we use Simple Swap, okay? And so you can use Simple Swap, and you can swap any kind of crypto in the world, pretty much that's worth any money, into another type of crypto. So you can swap that all these different cryptos into USDT. And from the Simple Swap, you can actually send the USDT directly to your back office. You don't need another wallet in between and gas money or anything. So you go here and you're going to copy this address right here for Tron, and that's Tron USD TRC, and then you're just going to paste that right in here to Simple Swap, okay, and enter that wallet address right in this box, okay, and it's going to tell me the wrong one here because it's not USDT Tron, but I'll select that for you guys. So where is USD TRX? There you go. And let's just say I had Bitcoins and I have decimal 01 to deposit. $618 of Bitcoin. And like I said earlier, go through all your wallets and get out all that meme token trash. Take out the trash, ladies and gentlemen. Get all that stuff on a Simple Swap and convert that. Use your Binance Exchange, Kraken, KuCoin, Wobi, whatever you're using out there, Coinbase. Get rid of all that small potatoes. Turn that into USDT and come buy some boosters and start growing your Bitcoin legacy with us. Like it's a no-brainer. I did it myself. I've told everyone. Marcos did it the other day. Everyone's been just collecting all that loose change in all their wallets, gathering it all up and bringing it home and putting it into BitBoosters and start making Bitcoins. It's a no-brainer, okay? And Simple Swap right there is your tool. Marcos has a link. He's going to drop it in the chat for you guys. and you guys can join on his link. It's some commissions too, but we're not focused on that, but it's there. You guys can see that. All right, so back to the home. Then you've got active devices, and I've got 5 active devices here, okay? And that's the devices. That's not the total of boosters I have running because I bought them in parcels. So I bought complete ones and I bought shared ones. But devices, I have 5 running on my account. Here we have an advertising banner. Here we have the events and the buy package, wallet, about us, referral link. That's your number 1 link. You want to click that. Here you can get your link and you can start marketing after you purchase your booster, whatever size, whatever budget. After you purchase your booster, you can get to work referring, and you've got nice tools to do that. Okay. And then you click on here and you've got live price of Bitcoin, another booster button. You've got sales, team, all that stuff, your directs. Also, those direct buttons and your downlines are buttons, so you can click them and see your downlines. I'm not showing them on the video because we put it on YouTube. And then the most important part is your income. So here's income, today's network income. So I made $12 today on my booster, okay? And I didn't have them all running. I just had some because I bought more yesterday. So yesterday, my total income was $600 in total. So yesterday, total income, 600 USD. My sponsor incomes was 7,393 in total. So that's how much I've made. My ranking incomes is 495 in total, and my all-time income is now 7,889. So I've made $7,889 in about 10 days. And so that's an average of about $788 a day. Yeah, so I don't know, is $788 enough a day, Andy, to live on? Is that enough?
Yeah, absolutely.
What is 780 times 30? What's that come to? Round it up, 800 times 30. 800.
21,000.
How much?
Is it 21,000?
Okay, so somewhere around $20,000 a month I'm already averaging right now. And I've been here for 10 days. So if you're wondering, can you make money at this? You can make money at this. I'm already there. I'm on my way I'm on 20,000 a month right now. So there you go, folks. You know, if you're wondering, if Jan can do it, I can do it. Yes, you can. If Marcus can do it, you can do it. If Andy can do it, you can do it. Everyone can do this business. So one of the criteria for buying a booster is you need BTH. So you have to acquire that, and those are in units. And they're also in this total up here. The other is your USD that you deposit, and that's in that total up there. The BTH fluctuates with the price every day, so that total in the total wallet is going to move around. And if this was a scam, it would not move around, right? But it does move around. It's directly correlating to the network and the market. Your deposit wallet should be empty. You're only going to put money in there to buy the booster. The BTC wallet is where you get all your daily rewards and all your activity, part of most of it. And so this is always moving too, and your wallet total is moving because BTC, the Bitcoin, is also pegged to the market. So your wallet should fluctuate. You should walk in today and see 1,045. You can come back in an hour and it's 1,047, like that. It can also go down $2. It can move around because the Bitcoin's moving around. Again, another criteria of Andy saying why it's not a scam, because the numbers are supposed to move with the market. Then my cash wallet, I got commissions in here, 373. And then my register wallet, I got 167. So basically, I can use 167 and 373 today. And I'm going to buy another booster right now live for you guys, okay? So I'll do that now, and I'll show you guys how we do that. So stick with me, all right? So the first step is depositing money into your back office, all right? So you got to deposit that in there, and I've got some in there. The second step is to acquire BTH, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now, okay? So let's go here. At BitHarvest. So it says I got $50 in USDT to work with. It also says the coin price of BTH is 32 cents. So we need to know that. I got 50 to work with and 32 cents. So I go right here in the price box and I type in 032 because in white over here on the left tells me the coin price. Okay, pay attention to that. After I type in 0.32, I press the USD button. I got USD, right? That's what I'm spending here, 50 USDT. Then how much do you want to spend, Jan? Well, I'm going to spend it all. I'm going to spend all $50 on BTH right now. Hit the buy button, order submitted. The green light is done at the top, and now you can go double check your work in your wallet. There it is. Now I've got another 100 and something units, 156 units of BTH, and there's a timestamp and a date stamp and an order number and the price. So look at this. I bought BTH at different prices, 37, 32, 33, 34, 32. And BTH is part of the ecosystem. So we have a utility coin. It's also shares in the company. And later on down the road, third income stream. We don't even know how much we're going to make yet. But the third income stream is we're going to get a BTH token all the time from the mining machines, and they're going to dual mine on the Bitcoin network. Yeah, dual mine. It's a new technology. And so we're going to get BTH tokens too. And like I just bought BTH with USDT, you can also sell the BTH that we're going to get. Like right now, I have 198 units. I can sell that back to USDT right now, and then I can withdraw that. So my money's not stuck here. Zero money is stuck in the back office. Nothing is stuck here. Everything is fluid. All right, so it's an amazing, amazing operation. Now I can go buy a package. All right, because I don't have a full amount for the booster, I've got about $500 to work with in commissions and bonus capital. I'm going to buy a shared booster. Okay, so I'm going to hit buy now. Then I'm going to put in 5 because I got about $500 to spend. All right, so that means I need 156 units of BTH. And a lot of times when people come to this page, it says sold out. It's not really sold out. It's because you don't have enough BTH. So you got to make sure you have that first and enough. Then you guys saw my wallets. I had some commissions in my register wallet. I also had some commissions in my cash wallet, my bonus in my cash wallet. And then we got deposit wallets. So if I'm brand new, then we tell you to convert your USDT into your deposit wallet. And I would need 450 in there. But because I've got some bonus capital and some commissions, you get to use that. So I've got 167 in my bonus wallet that I'm going to use. I'm going to empty that because I hate seeing money sit there. And then I've got $373 in my cash wallet, which buys me a booster. I'm just shy of one more sixth of a share. I could almost buy 6/10 of a booster right now, 600. But I'm a little short, so I'll spend the 283 that I have there. Okay, done. Now you come down, you press purchase now, and you hit confirm. And there, package purchase. In a few minutes, I'll have an email. The email will say, thank you, Jan, you've purchased a booster. Wait till tomorrow, it'll all be running. And now I just sit back and wait. And in this particular account, I've already got 3.3 boosters running, 3.3 boosters on this account. So now I've just added 0.5. So tomorrow I'll have 3.8 of the booster power running. In total, I have 9 boosters. And after I bought this, I now have 9.4. And then by the day after, I'll probably be at 10 boosters. And you see, what I'm doing is this is my strategy. I want to get to 100 boosters as fast as possible so I can make that passive monthly income, and a lot of it, like 10,000 a month. The second thing I'm doing is I'm saving all my Bitcoin. The Bitcoins that I'm receiving from anything and everything, I'm not putting any of that Bitcoin money towards new purchases or that reinvesting aspect of things. I'm keeping all the Bitcoin and taking it home, and I'm saving it. And Bitcoin is my savings plan like everyone else's should be. And so when we go to the Bitcoin wallet now, I can show you guys some stuff of how it looks, okay? So take a look here. So all this Bitcoin right now, I've got $463 of it. That's my earnings, and I'm going to take that home, and I'm not going to spend this at all. You can spend the USDT on lifestyle. You can buy more boosters with your commissions and your bonus. You can help your downlines. You can do other budgets and other mechanisms, and that's why it's really good accounting here, because we have all the different baskets, all the different wallets, so you don't get kerfuffled or messed up. You know exactly where your numbers are, and you know what is what, and that's how I like it. And Marcos loves this, Andy loves this, because we're all saving our Bitcoin. You guys do what you want. We're saving ours, so we're saving all our Bitcoin and taking it home. Now, let's look at my rewards for today. My boosters made $10.31, and the white number is reflective of the yellow number. The yellow number is the Bitcoins. But if we wrote Bitcoin here, people would be confused. They wouldn't know how much that is. And so we give you an indication that's always moving in the white. It's always moving. Then my ranking income was 587. And then my same rank income is 259. So I got different ranking incomes here. You can see the day before that my mining reward was 1307. And now my ranking income that day was $46. So that is about 4 times my booster reward of the day. Okay. And so my mining reward here is $10. Okay. For the boosters, 587 in ranking income, and now 259 in same rank, because people like Mario and stuff have caught up. Everyone's catching up. They're making big sales. And so that's what ends up happening. I never had a same rank income in my back office till today. But people are catching up. Marcos is catching up. Everyone's catching up now. We're getting explosive out the door. And that's a good thing. I will progress too. But that's what we want. And even if those guys pass me, by the way, I don't care. This is my business model. It's mine, and I'll work at my own speed too. Don't get me wrong. You do it the way you want to. But the point is that income's coming in 3 income streams now, and all it's going to do is grow forward. And that gets really exciting, and it's very fair too. And so I really like the model. I really love the income. And like I said, personally, I want my own booster farm to be 100 units. So I'm going to reinvest all of the income I make from commissions and bonuses for the first, I don't know how many days it'll take, maybe a month, 2 months, like that. But I want to get to 100 boosters myself. But the Bitcoin I'm acquiring, I'm keeping that. I'm not touching that. And that's my bars of digital gold. Okay, so you guys do your own thing. I hope that explains it all. And then over here in account, you can do your referral link is here. You can update your profile. You can change both passwords. People have password issues. You have to remember your password, okay? And if you don't remember it, then you're going to need a password reset, but it's simple. Withdrawal addresses, you want to add those. You got 3 there, Bitcoin, and 2 different USDTs, the Binance and the Tron one for withdrawals. And you got your 2-factor authenticator, and then you can log out. And then we can come over to the booster section, okay? And here, Andy, look at my terahash now, 210. Yeah, 210, 70 in the middle, because one booster does 70. But because I got more boosters than one, I'm at 210 now. So I'm making more money. The next coming days, my income's going to really jump. You guys watch, stay close. 5 devices, let me explain. So you come down here, and on the 16th, I bought my very first one. There's my serial number. And there's my invoice in that little yellow box there. For each one has an invoice. Look at that, how many invoices I got now for tax write-offs. You know I love that. And then my second booster, okay? And then my third booster was a shared. I bought 6 out of 10. You have to pay attention to the brackets here. So look at the brackets, pay attention. Then my next share booster, 4 out of 10. And then my next share booster, 3 out of 10. And then today's was another 5 out of 10. And it won't show up till tomorrow. So that'll show up tomorrow. And then the day after, I'll start making income on that 5 out of 10 I bought today. Right now, these guys are catching up. So my income's going to dramatically increase. I'll have 10 boosters here in no time. And so everything is going towards a passive income stream that I've always wanted. And that's what I wanted personally, right? I looked for this personally overall. I looked for a mechanism like this. I looked for a company like this. I looked for passive income from the Bitcoin industry like this. I looked for daily income to take up my monthly expenses so that it was covered. I have these kind of financial goals as a man. And basically, BitHarvest came into my life as a destiny. It was a fluke. They never seduced me. I've never been seduced by this company. And every other company has seduced me and Ryan and Marcos and everybody, Andy. This was really, kind of asking the universe for this, and the gods answered, right? And so I was looking for this kind of formula, this kind of mechanism. I wanted an invoice. I wanted real professionalism in my, my crypto strategy and my portfolio. And I finally found that here at BitHarvest. So again, you're looking at some really, really special engine here, really, really amazing mechanism. And you need to see that. And I'm really trying to bring that home for you guys, that the mechanism here at BitHarvest is way bigger than it looks. And now some of you are looking at the back office and see I made $11 or $12 or whatever. Oh, and you think that's small potatoes. Well, again, go to the spreadsheet. Let me take you back there, okay? So back to small potatoes. If I've just got one booster, I'm $500,000 in 5 years. I'm happy with those small potatoes. I'll tell you that right now. I'm very happy with that. And most people would be incredibly happy. And then we don't even need to oversell it from there or overtell it, right? That's just one booster. But if you're me, I'm your Jan, I'm your man. I've almost got 10 boosters now. Now I'm at 5 million over the next 5 years. I know it says $11, $12, $14, but it adds up. It adds up. This is still pegged at only $10 and I'm at $14. So this is even wrong. This is short by $4 a day already for me. So think about that. As my booster farm gets bigger for myself personally, my daily income, I'm going to change it on the spreadsheet and say, okay, I'm making $15 a day now. Let's see how much I'm going to make in 5 years. I'm going to change that on tomorrow's call, because now you guys will be able to see I've got more income coming in than even the $10 a day. Again, that doesn't include my mining or my rank rewards coming in every day off the downline. And now my same rank rewards, you see? So it's income and income and income, 3 levels in Bitcoin. And all that's going in the bank. That's all going to savings, because I'm letting the system, I'm going with the flow. I'm letting the devices do their job. I'm doing my job. The network and the teams are doing a fabulous job. Thank you from my heart. Everybody doing work. And All of that is a collective. All of that is what? A community. And as long as the community does their job and we all work hard at this and we have a great company to stand on, we can all really, really scale big here. And that was my criteria. Andy's got his own, but I will tell you that I have all the same things on his list, except one more. Is can this company scale to my capacity, my personal sales ability? I did 235 million in sales last year with the team. So really, I need to know that we can go big time or I'm not going to show up for work. And this is the company that I, hand-picked, and the universe delivered into my arms that can answer those dreams and answer that ability for me. And so you guys, again, motivate yourself by whatever works. But I was motivated by the scale, the brute force and scale of this entire organization. And again, this number at 79 million, I know it's achievable because the Bitcoin network is going to pay us. I know it's 100% achievable because it's trillions of dollars. Even 80 million is gigantic. It's enormous. We could buy a small town with 80 million, but it's still peanuts in the trillions of dollars that's going on in the pipeline out there. It's peanuts. That's the point. So it's amazing that we get to pick up peanuts with our boosters and it equals millions of dollars. I guess that's the point. Amazing, man. It's amazing. I'm still shocked. I'm still pleasantly surprised. And he's nodding his head. This guy always gets another level of gets it, right? Go ahead and say something. I love your feedback. But man, I'm 10 boosters in, baby boy. Watch me. I'm gonna be the first guy in the family with 100 boosters. Watch me.
I know. Very exciting for you, Jan. I'm excited for you because, like you say, if you can do it, I can do it. If one man can do it, another man can do it.
I don't work alone. You guys are my team. That 235 million was collectively from all those shams, all those back office numbers on the screen. I say that number and it was probably fake too, because we don't even know if those companies were legit anyway, right? And so who cares about how much we made? Let's make the new money now, right? Right? Who gives a shit about the past? Exactly. Right? Let's move forward. Yeah. Oh man, what a day. I guess I've shared it all, told it all, shared it all, cared it all. If there's anybody want to put up their hand now and lend a little feedback, someone that's been in the BitBooster family with us, it's got some results. We'd love to hear from you. Give us a testimony, give us some comments, anything. The door and the microphone is open now. We'll unmute you and you can say whatever. Put up your hand and let's hit it.
Well, I've had a few people in the last couple of days say, they're loving BitBooster and they see it as a way of making up for the losses of last year. All the scams and stuff that we all fell victim to in the form of a redemption. So I'm going to pick on a couple of them if they don't volunteer. They know who they are.
Well, why don't you just let's answer a question for them now. Go ahead. Don't worry about that. They're shy. Everyone's shy. I know that.
Okay, so is Rick still on the call? Rick Powell, you want to come and tell the guys what you told me a bit earlier, but how you just see this as a much more genuine thing than
he's not on here. Yeah, Rick's not on the list right now. He's gone.
Okay, he must have disappeared off. Okay,
tell us what he said. What did Rick say?
Exactly that. He was. He was one of these guys. We all go through this phase once in a while. When you get beaten up enough times, you say, "That's it. I'm never doing that again." But if you just sort of keep an open heart, keep an open mind, then when something good comes along, you think, "Okay, well, I can always take that decision back because I never told anyone." It's just between me and me. So, and that's kind of what Rick did. He swore off ever doing anything again, ever getting involved in anything, but. He's been through a rough few months, and when I approached him about this, I didn't hear back from him, but he did his own research in the background and signed up yesterday. Loves BitBooster, thinks that it's, kind of hopes more than thinks. I don't think he's done any sort of research himself, so he kind of hopes that this is going to be the thing that he's going to use to make up for all the losses we had last year. So, he's gone from being having a rough few months where he's down and feels like he's out there on his own to beginning to feel he's part of a family, got a bit of direction, a bit of hope back in his life. And for me, that's why I do this. Is it's all about helping other people. Because I'm one of the richest guys in the world anyway, because of the great blessings I've got in my life. The only thing missing is a lot of money. Apart from that, I'm incredibly rich. But for me, I keep doing it because of the people. And it sounds corny, I know. Some people say, well, he's just saying that for the cameras. But some of you that have worked with me know that that's true.
I know it's true. I know it's your people first and money second. And I know that about Marcos. And hence why you two nerds are the first nerds I call on planet Earth when I have a hot potato. That's why I call you first, both of you, because you guys lead with integrity, stand for reason, love the people first. Money's obvious, it's coming second, and I will not change my stance with you boys ever in my career with you guys. Like, you guys are solid individuals and good men. Stan Thompson, go ahead if you want to say something, brother. Oh, gotta unmute.
Unmute yourself, Stan.
I had to press it for him. I pressed it.
I pressed it for him.
Okay, all right. I think. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear. Welcome to the call.
All right. Okay, look, guys, I'm due for this, and basically, I received an email and I read it. And I said, this makes sense to me, so I jumped in. But I got one question. Let's say, and I came in as a share member. I bought a share. Now I got two. But let me ask you something. If I refer somebody and then they upgrade it to a full booster, do I still get commission off of that, or?
Yes, you do. That's a good question, Stan. So the question Stan's asking, I'm going to repeat for you, not because you don't speak great English, you do, but I'll simplify it. Stan's like, I've got a lesser amount of boosters than my customer is buying. Am I still making full commission if he's buying more than me? And the answer is yes. Yes, Stan, you are. So whatever level you are making full commission. Good job on that. Keep working.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
One other question. The spreadsheet you show, is there any kind of way we get a copy of that spreadsheet?
Oh, Stan, the magic question, right, brother? Everybody wants a copy. Right now, Andy's working on it, and we're going to have a better spreadsheet for the community. So that one's just ours, like a rough copy thing, a guesstimation version, but we are going to make a better spreadsheet that we're going to share with you guys. Just bear with us, okay? Lots of number crunching from our ninja, but that is the plan. You're asking before we even offer it, but that is the plan. We want to empower you guys with a spreadsheet. It's coming soon, okay? And we call it a guesstimation tool. That's really what it is, right?
Yeah,
You're just going to show people. Yeah.
That's absolutely.
Good questions.
Let me turn my camera on. Okay.
Hey, there's the handsome guy.
Yeah, I don't want to hide behind the scene. And my last question is, let's see, I think I might have hit a single moment there. Let me think for a minute.
While you're thinking, your beard looks just like mine, but mine is provided by Zoom. So I didn't have time to shave today, so I put on the AI beard, you see, and we have similar goatees happening and mustache. And this is completely, look, my hand go there, completely AI-driven beard and mustache today. And my auntie watched the videos on my Facebook, and she says, "Are you growing facial hair? Wow, you look cute," you know? And I'm like, "Really? Did you notice the eyebrows too? That's all AI." And she's like, "Oh my God. Oh my God. Why are you doing that stuff? You fooled me."
Well,
right?
my beard is white, but the eyebrows are black, so I don't know if that's AI or not.
It's all good. All right, let's hear from Alpha.
Okay, I remember.
Okay, go ahead.
I remember the last question. The last question was, get clear on, like, when you make a deposit, should I do the spot first for the BTH?
We've told everyone to get the USD converted into your deposit wallet for the total that you need for the boosters. Let's use the $100 example, okay? $100 example. You deposit $101 or $102. Always add a couple extra dollars for wiggle room. Number two, then you go to your USD wallet and you press the convert button and you convert the 90 that you need right there. You convert that 90 to your deposit wallet. Step three, you go to the spot trade and now you buy the $10, $11, $12 of BTH that you're going to need, and you buy it then. That's step three. Then step four, you've got all the funds in the right baskets now. You can go to the purchase window and you can make that e-commerce purchase. And then when you get there, it'll say, where do you want the funds coming from? You're going to type in the 90 in the deposit window, box there, and you're going to hit purchase, and that's simple. And if you get there and it says sold out, that means you don't have enough BTH. That's all it means. Some people mess up that spot trade a little bit, but I showed it again. And a few of the people have been using our videos from last night, the night before and stuff on my actual purchases to get theirs done and do the spot trade. So they're just following from the video. So make sure you share these recordings with everyone. There's value in this, guys. There's value in this. All right, let's hear from Elta, Stan, and thank you so much. And come back tomorrow and bring your people. Be the best host with the most, okay? All right, Elta, it's your turn. Let's hear from you.
Hey, thank you, Jan. This is Elta in lively Las Vegas. I am happily retired. My husband and I are happily retired. However, we're givers, and I've been stacking Bitcoin since 2017, and I've been talking about it that long, but I've never really had something with the kind of support that this company offers, you and Ryan Conley. I feel like I'm working with a company that's at least 2 years old. I mean, everything is there. The emails are there. I got an email this morning. I went, oh my goodness, we've already got the emails. So, you know, for the right and perfect people that are open to maybe having a little bit of crypto, and the fact that it's Bitcoin is wonderful. So I had to get my lazy out of bed and start making some calls, and I'm thrilled to be with this organization. You know, I've looked at a couple of things as well, and I've done a little health and nutrition, et cetera, but crypto is what I love, like I said, since 2017. So I don't know what to say, except I've never had anything that's so easy. $100 to $1,000. You know, you walk us through for everybody to know. Today, the explanation started an hour and 30 minutes. So when people just zoom over to an hour and 30, because it's really the learning curve, because you do everything for us. The learning curve is just how to buy the booster. So thank you so much. Thank you, Ryan, and chat with you tomorrow, I bet.
Thank you, Elta. Bring your people to the calls, and I know you already have been. Elta is a Bitcoiner from way back. She loves it. She understood it. There was a time in her life story, where her and her husband were on separate sides of the fence, and he's a more white collar, PhD, you know, that kind of man, and she's more risk-taking mama style. And so she was all in the Bitcoin sauce, and he was like, what are you doing over there, young lady? And then later she got him over to the fence, and now he's in Bitcoin too. He's got an account here at BitHarvest. He's making passive income like a boss. And let's just say she's changed his mind, and thousands of others are coming. That's what it's all about. Good job, Elta. Proud of you. Marcos, let's hear some feedback from your week so far. When you woke up today, were you shocked to see Super Mario and that 100 booster sale? Talk to us about it.
I was shocked. I was like, wow, okay, so this thing is moving faster than I expected. That was pretty impressive, you know, how many boosters he sold. You know, way to go, Mario. You did an incredible job. I don't know if he's on the call or not, but kudos to you, and that was just absolutely outstanding. Make
sure that you log in after the call and check your commissions, because you got commissions. He's your direct downline. So you sent that one email. That was, you know, that sword that you talked about, that sword, just don't give up, don't let it out of your hand, that email sword. And he knows that one too. Don't be afraid to send emails to people, man. Look at that. You changed that whole trajectory of that man's life with that email, bro. And you got handsomely rewarded too, and the whole network did. Now we got 100 more boosters in our community making Bitcoin rewards for us all. It's just a win-win. And you got a plane ticket. Actually, I never showed the plane ticket stuff. Let me show you this.
Yeah,
keep going, keep talking.
I sent that email, and I blasted out that email to, you know, only those first line members that I've always had for a while. And I'm like, okay, these people need to know, you know, because I don't blast out emails very often. So if I do blast out an email, I have to make sure that it's something really valuable. And so when I did, I was not expecting the kind of results that I was getting. It seemed like 20 or 30 people returned my message within a couple days. I couldn't believe it. And everybody wanted more to learn more about the booster. And so I was like, okay, was it this product? Was it the way I worded? I think it was a combination of both. The way I worded it or something, and I sent it out, and everybody just loved it. They got involved, and Mario, he wanted the link like right away, and I couldn't give him the link. I think I was like going to bed or something, and then on top of that, I wanted him to get on the Zoom, because that was the purpose of the call, was to get everybody on that Zoom, and not give them the link right away. But I wanted them to get their feet wet and get excited about it. But Mario was like persistent. He is like, give me that link now. So I sent it to him, and I'm glad I did, because it's great to have him on our team, and everybody on our team. It's just exciting.
And one of the things is you've tried a lot of stuff since 2005. You sold products, you sold crypto, you saw the marriage of crypto and network marketing and affiliate marketing. You got YouTube, all these things. Talk to us what you see here about how fast it's growing for you, because you tried a lot of things in your past. What do you see in front of your eyes right now? What do you see about your downline, your community, the sales like today? What's it saying to you? What's the feedback coming back to those receptors there? What do you see? What are you feeling right now?
It's like the universe is open before me with this one. I've worked my head off with previous companies in the network marketing space all the way since 2005, actually. And it was more nutritional based, more health based, and the most I was able to make was, and back in those times, that was considerable income, about $2,000 a month, and that was with really hard work and big growing downlines. Okay, but it wasn't really passive, because you had to keep working and you had to make sure that everybody continued to buy their product, because what would happen is people would get on auto ship and they'd buy their product maybe 2-3 times and then they'd cancel, and then you have to keep replacing those. But wow, with this changed the game with the crypto industry, because everybody wants to grow their crypto. There's no such thing as auto ship. You're earning daily rewards off of other people's daily earnings. It can't get any better with the crypto space. And I just loved it when I discovered, because when they first started talking about crypto, I'm like, oh, maybe it's not for me. And then I noticed that they married crypto and MLM together. I'm like, okay, I'm an MLMer, I'm a networker. This is, it can't get any better than fusing the two together. Network marketing and cryptocurrency together is the perfect package, because not only are you going to get rewarded daily from building a team, but you're also going to get passive income daily without referring a single soul. And this is going to attract thousands and thousands of people. And this is what changed my life. This is what really changed my life, and I'll never go back.
Amazing story. Look at that. The progression of a guy that just want to make $200 a day, and then he turns into a cryptonaire in a few short years. I wish it was that easy, right? But really, it took a ton of hard work and sleepless nights. Andy, back to you. You got 30 years experience in the industry. You were an old school Amway guy, all that sort of stuff. And, fast forward till today and look at this project we have now and the company you're working with. What do you like now? Like, what can you say to everybody? Is it easier today? Is it better today? Stuff like that.
I'm gonna, before I answer that, but I'm just gonna carry on from where Marcos left off, because that's really where my story goes. And that is, I see progression of industries and product types and so on. I'm a processes man. I'm an engineer by trade, but I'm a business consultant by profession. And so I see things as a moving picture, not just a snapshot of where we are now. And part of the reason we've gone through all this crap over the last 4 or 5 years with all these businesses, some of them were scams, absolutely. As soon as these scammers get wind of a good idea that people are going to put money in, they'll be all over it. But a lot of them were not scams. They were just badly thought out ideas. And the reason is that these things started from a business that they thought was a good idea. And they tried to incorporate an MLM system and cryptocurrency, and they didn't know how to do it. They didn't make the leap, or they didn't make the connection. And so a lot of these businesses over the last 5 years have tried to do that, but the time wasn't right, the technology wasn't there, whatever was missing. So these businesses all failed. And this is right. When people say it's an idea whose time has come, that's exactly what they're talking about. We've got the technology in place, we've got the communications in place, we've now got the company in place, we've got the idea in place. And so this is a perfect time for all of those things that Michael was talking about that was not quite right. They've all come together now in BitHarvest. And this is why I say this is what we've been looking for. If you look at it on a timeline of history, this had to happen right now, and we're here, we're right where we should be, and to take advantage of that. It really is, like I say, it's a natural progression. This was going to happen always at some point, but this is it. This is what's happened, and you're here, and you should just be grateful for that. Just be grateful, and you show your gratitude by sharing it with as many other people as you know, because this isn't meant just for you. This is meant for a lot of people. There's a lot of people going out there tonight that are going to bed. They're going to bed hungry. They're going to bed praying, dear God, please just send me something. Okay? And it's you that they're looking for. But they don't know that. You've got to go and talk to them. You've got to do what Michael said and send out an email. You've got to do what Jan does and sit on the phone all day, every day, talking to people, because that's your job. That's your job. As a marketer, as a salesperson, that's your job. And that's when you get the good results. You know, people say, how do I build this? You do what Marcos did. You do what Jan did. That's how you build it. The proof is they're building it. So that's what we must all do as well.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
Anyway,
Keep going.
I've said several times, I'm glad to be here. I'm grateful to be here, and I'm excited about this.
Thank you so much, Andy. I love all your comments. Let's go quickly back to Mario, and then I'm going to show you guys a grand launch event, and then we'll wrap it up. So let's go back to Mario's opinion here a little bit. You guys need to hear a little bit more from him. Finish off just a touch more of the video, a couple minutes. And I really saw the merit in that. Would you agree with me on this? Okay, everybody's been burned in this industry. A lot of people have stress. Would you agree that just that daily income stream coming in can change your mind? Would you agree with that?
Absolutely, it does.
And it doesn't have to be millions of dollars, right? Because people wouldn't believe that anyway. You know that. It just has to be a steady stream of consistency. Would you agree with that?
I can give you an example. I had a chat today with a guy in America, in Hawaii. Guy in Hawaii who has dreams, who want to move to Southeast Asia, who want to move for years to Vietnam, and he's struggling, and everything is over expensive in Hawaii and everything. And he said to me, "How much do I need to make $20 to $30 a day?" It's exactly what you say. How much do I need to make $20 to $30 a day? Because this would set me up for a life in Vietnam.
And what was your answer? What did you tell him? Because I live in Asia with you. So what'd you tell him?
Told him what he has to do. I said the $1,000 booster makes you around $5 a day. Just do the math.
Excuse me.
5 boosters is $25 if the Bitcoin price stays stable. If the Bitcoin price goes up, it's more. So aim for 5 boosters and you are set to relocate.
There you go. The math is there, and you do the math. I know you're a math man too. You can see the numbers, right?
It changes lives, and you not need tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars. You really see here it changes lives. If somebody wants to relocate to Asia, where you could live, I mean, it always depends on your lifestyle. To be honest, right? It always depends on your lifestyle. But you could live if you wanted it with $1,000 a month in Vietnam. So, and
there you go.
This is achievable with just 5 boosters, 5 to 6 boosters.
5 boosters, that's it, 5, 6 boosters, and you can live in Asia, pay all your rent, pay for your motorcycle, pay for your groceries, eat out. Incredible, right? I have a lady on Facebook that knows you, and she saw the pictures of you, and that's it. That's all I want to point. The main point to give you guys is that, so you guys can see. That's the point. We're changing people's lives. He gets it. We get it. Everyone gets it. And it's powerful stuff. Like, it's really powerful. He's got a friend struggling in Hawaii, and it's going to help him, and it's going to help you, and it's going to help people. We're helping people this time. This time it's real. We're helping people, putting Bitcoins in their pockets, giving hope, answering their dreams, providing, realness to their desires. And Mr. Beston said it yesterday. It's not easy being real. And we don't need to convince anybody, because we really have something here that's working. And so keep that in mind, right? But of course we have to educate. Educate is the key thing here. So let me show you guys the promotion. I almost forgot that, but we'll go over that quickly, and I'll show you something interesting about the promotion too. So right now on the events tab, you click there and you can see the upcoming promotions. So for the month of May right now, we're gonna make sales anyway. And the company's having a big grand launch event July 16th to 19th. Depending on where you are in the world, you can fly to this event with the company, pay for your ticket. You get a hotel for 4 nights. It's 3 days, 4 nights in Kuala Lumpur, the major city in Malaysia. It's beautiful. It's like a New York City, a Toronto, a Barcelona. It's a big place. And you guys get to come, and we're going to fly you from anywhere in the world if you meet the criteria of sales. And there's 3 ways that you can meet the criteria of sales, okay? So let me click on the Asia Pacific. I'm in Asia, so you guys can see the numbers here. I'll do all 3. So in July, it is July 16th to 19th. Marcos, explain just really fast when you met me, or if you're there. Is Marcos there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Explain to everybody when you met me in Turkey and we were friends online, we started working together. Explain to everyone why it's so important to go to an event, and just use me and you as a quick example of how that strengthened our relationship to meet each other in person. Go ahead, and what that felt like to you.
It just takes you to a whole new level when you actually attend the events and meet the people one-on-one. You're actually able to learn different things from one another. You get a feel for each other. You have more of a hands-on experience, and you also get to pick on the brains of a lot of different leaders who have a lot of things to say. You can learn from a lot of people. And then on top of that, you make connections from around the world. Every time you attend an event, let's just assume, for example, that you attend an event like this, and the company that you're necessarily with is not necessarily the company that you'll be with a few years down the road. But at least you've built a network of connection with a lot of people and community, and you've grown. This is how you're going to be able to build your future, is connecting and making those connections. And when Jan and I met, we really hit it off. We knew, what our vision was, what our goals was, what our passions were all about. And so we were able to really connect with one another on that, and really empower our teams even better from that point forward.
Andy, tell us a quick thing on why it's so important to go to events, about gaining contacts and knowledge and stuff, in your opinion.
It's like the difference between being at a rock concert and buying the album. Yeah, if you're there in person, you experience it, it becomes part of you. You live it. It changes you. If you buy the album, that's great. That's not bad, but it's not the same thing at all. And I use that as an example because most people have been to some sort of concert, and you understand the difference.
Very well said. Very well said. So now there's something more that I have to dive here. So I'm going to do two things about this. I want to be specific. Two things. Number one is the event and how to achieve it. And then I'm going to show you the power of community in number two here, and it's going to actually blow some of your minds. So stay with me on this second point, the most important point, community. So point number one, you can go and get a ticket in Asia if you buy 10 boosters. So done. Jan buys 10 boosters. I get a ticket to go, and I get a bonus from the company for going, and I'm going to get a booster demo when I'm there. I'm going to meet everybody, take selfies, make videos, and meet all of you. So of course I want to go. So if I buy 10 boosters on my own, that's one way to achieve my ticket paid for. Thank you for the bonus, BitHarvest. Second is direct sales. Get out there and sell. Like Elta's on the phone right now. Ryan's on the phone. Marcus is going to jump on the phone after this. So is Andy. Direct sales. Right now, I'm 4.9 boosters out of 30 for direct sales. Okay. And then there's group sales, and you have to have 100 sold in your group. Okay. So 100 units in your group. And if you have 100 group sales, then you can achieve that too. Okay. So that's the three criteria. You can buy your own, you can directly sell them to your people, and you can power your teams up and support them and motivate them. So it depends on which style of networker you are. You can do personal passive income person. That's you. Everyone has to have a booster. You can do direct sales in networking, and also group sales in supportive leadership networking. So you pick your style, and then you advance on that, and that will get your ticket. Now, some of you have a wife and you want to bring her to this. So you got to do two of these three things. So you want to get maybe 10 boosters for you or your wife and your family, and then you want to go out there and make direct sales and group sales and achieve that second ticket. However, if you can't do that, you can still pay for your wife's flight. People asked, I'm telling. You can pay for your wife's flight, and she can come with you to the gala dinner, the office, everything, and stay in the hotel room that the company's paying for as well. But you would have to buy your wife a spare ticket, or your husband, either way, right? Or your partner, whatever it is that you want to do. Okay. So keep that in mind. But the best way is to do it through performance and challenge yourself. And the company gives us a challenge. And I've been in many, many companies, and they're never corporate structured. They don't have any challenges. And I said to the boys, I like this. I like a challenge, and I'm going for it. Okay. And so I told everyone I knew the challenge was coming out May 1st. I knew that we're getting this in our back office. I told everyone to listen, come, bring your leaders, get ready for May 1st. And then we all launched the social media together. We've got big news announcing on May 1st. Everybody wanted the info on the July 16th launch event. I said, it's coming. There's a flyer, there's a poster. And then it all launched on May 1st. And it was like, Jan, you were right. And that's why I told everyone, don't jump the gun on social media and that we're not ready, right? Just wait till May 1st and we'll fly out from there. So May 1st to May 31st, you've got to do this criteria. You've got a challenge in front of you. You go out there and you make sales, and you're going to make sales anyway. Who isn't? It's obvious, but now you get an added bonus. The company's going to pay for you from anywhere in the world to come to head office and be part of our extravaganza in July. Now, number 2, I've explained it. Now you guys know 3 things. Buy your own, sell some, or get your team supported to sell more. That's it. That's that simple. And the numbers for the area in the world are located here, 10, 30, and 100. Okay, this is Asia, where I live. So that's what I'm achieving. Now, let's talk about the power of community and group sales. We have already achieved that today. Because Mario brought the customer into the office today, and he bought 100 boosters, which is $100,000 in sales, Mario achieved the ticket to the event today. Mario did. Follow me here. Then Marcos is Mario's direct upline. So Marcos now achieved a ticket. Congratulations, Marcos. Woo! You got your ticket, baby boy. It's done, in the bag. Number 3, I'm above Marcos. Marcos is my guy. I got a ticket today. So, woo! Jen got a ticket, okay? Above me is Larry, Uncle Larry. He got a ticket, but he lives there, so he doesn't even need his, but he got one today. And then there's my daughter's account, who's above Uncle Larry, and I started with my daughter's account first. Her account achieved a ticket today. So let's count the tickets. Mario, Marcus, Jan, Larry, who doesn't need it, and Victoria. That's 5 people in the family tree that all got a ticket today from those 100 boosters sold. 5 people in the family tree. And now you're looking at this, well, Jan, it says that you don't have enough for 100. Let me show you something. I'm way past the qualifying.
John,
go ahead.
Before you move on, you've missed some tickets. How many tickets has Mario got from his personal sales?
Sorry, the person that bought the 100 boosters gets a ticket.
He gets a ticket for every booster he buys.
No, it's 100 boosters in Asia. He has to sell 100.
For every 100, okay.
Yeah, it's for every 100, yeah.
Okay.
So, sorry, I did miss someone. So Mario's guy that bought the 100 boosters, he gets a ticket. Mario is his guy, so he sold them. He gets a ticket. Marcos is his guy. He gets a ticket. Jan is his guy. I got a ticket. Let's just say Victoria's my guy, and she got a ticket. 5 people got a ticket in this string of events. And remember, Uncle Larry got one too, but he doesn't need it. He lives right by the office. Like, he just whips over there. And so really 6 people got the qualification today from one guy that Marco sent one email out to. Look at the power of that email. That's 5 flights to Malaysia from one email. Thank you, Marcos. We love you. Victoria loves you. Mario loves you. Uncle Larry loves you. Thank you, Marcos. This is the power of community. We're all helping each other here. This is the miraculous point I'm trying to make here. Like, really, really big, you guys. All right, so Europe and Africa. Again, I've got some, my personal sales is 2.3, ownership 4.9. And you can see here, I don't quite have the qualifications from Europe because I've already maxed that out too. Okay, so I've already made the Europe ticket as well. And if I go to America, let's see. There I am. I am 50 boosters shy from flying from America ticket, but I've already got the ticket to fly from Asia, qualified. I've already got the ticket to fly from Europe and Africa, qualified. And I'm 50 boosters away. By the end of the month, we're going to have more than that. And I'm 50 boosters away from qualifying from America. So that's how it looks. America needs 250 in team sales. Okay, right there. And I've got 200.9 boosters in that already as a team. And this is why teamwork makes the dream work. I wouldn't do it any other way. Here, I've already got the group sales, and I'm already 0.9 towards the second ticket. So I'm going to get 2 tickets, right? 2 of them. And I might actually give one away. Let's give one away. Let's give one away. I got 1 extra. And so, yeah, we're going to do that. And so really my group sales for Europe's already surpassed that too. I've already hit 200 units. I'm 200 and change of units. Let's see again on the American one. It tells you how many units I've sold in my team. One more time. Click on that. Okay, scroll down. Yeah, I'm 200 units exactly out of 250. So that's why my European ticket is paid for too. So my Asia ticket was 100 units, done. My European ticket was 200 units, done. And my Americas ticket is 250 units, and I'm 50 away from that. And just from one person we got 1,000 people in our network in 10 days already. Great job again, everyone. Keep bringing people to the Zooms. Keep signing them up. Keep making those booster sales. We've got 1,000 people in our army in the first 10 days, and we've already achieved by the 6th of May, 7th of May, depends where you live. We'll say the 6th of May, 6 days into the month, and we've already got 5 people on the team plane tickets to the big event. Look at that. Look at that with me. That is the power of community. That is the power of network marketing. That is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we all work so hard. That's why you got to send those emails. It takes one email, and look at the ripple effect of all of that economy, all of that rewarding, all of that achievement, all of that camaraderie, all of that advancement, all based on sending that one email from Marcos. You guys heard him tell us a story. That one email was like a domino effect of positivity for everybody in the company. That's why this company is so cool right there. That's my point right there. This company is so cool because it understands how to reward us all like that in a line and for our work. And that's what network marketing was designed for. Like Andy said, this is a culmination of years and years of getting here. Look at this system. The system is brilliant. And we just got 5 plane tickets to go to Malaysia today. Thank you again, Marios, both of you guys. Thank you, Marcos. Thank you for sending that email. Like, wow, the power of that. Now, if we could just get all 1,000 people sending emails like Marcos, we can change the world. We can change everyone's personal economy. Everyone involves livelihood. Everybody in this entire group of ours can all advance in life if we all and to work kind of like military style or teamwork or whatever you want to call it. But that's the juice. We've got to work as a collective. And the more that we put out there and more we do like this, man, we're all going to reap the rewards here at BitHarvest. What a brilliant company. What an amazing, amazing organization. Again, hats off to BitHarvest. You guys are awesome. Best crypto platform in my life. Again, I just got the news that I'm flying to Malaysia, and I was so ecstatic today with all the bonuses and all the news and all the achievements that have happened from that one thing. So now you have it. Now you understand it. You see how this works. Amazing. Amazing. Andy, what do you think of that?
Incredible. Just incredible.
Have you ever seen that?
It's great.
The other platforms we were in last year had competitions, and same with that one from Turkey and all those. No one ever achieved none of that stuff, but it said so, and we never went nowhere, and we couldn't even get more tickets than one. Look at this. Like I could even generate a few more tickets and then fly you here, only example, or fly Elta here, or somebody else that deserves it. Maybe they didn't quite make it, but they're worthy, they want to come, they want to be at head office. It's a big deal for them. I can now give the gift of another gift, Like,
those pages, your counter got to the end and it started back at the beginning. So,
yeah.
So if you do the criteria twice, will they give you 2 tickets?
Yes, they will. I checked with the boss today. Absolutely. Yeah. So as long as it's in the month of May, as long as it's this month, everybody get to work. Put the jets on, send emails. Okay, Marcos has got email templates for you guys. I've got email templates. We have Facebook marketing wording, the text that you put there with the flyers, templates. And he's got the Zoom invite templates so you can invite people to Zooms. We got everything already prearranged. Ask the 3 amigos. We'll send it to your app captains. We'll send it to your leaders, and we'll get that content out for everyone. We've got an amazing intro letter. We've got a few different copies of that, and you guys can email those emails just like Marcos did and wait for the response, wait for the activity. Again, it just takes one guy like Mario to see the lights on and just come to work, and it's amazing times. All right, I'm done, you guys. It's time for me to have lunch. It's 2:30 in the morning. Andy, any last words? Marcos, any last words? Let's wrap it up, captains.